Welcome to Techi. In this video we will see how to configure Windows Firewall rule by using group policy. We will create a new group policy object to define an inbound rule for a specific port, and then we will apply the policy to our domain computers. Therefore, we will also verify the policy is applied on our domain computer or not. So let's move to the server and get started. So right now I am on a server. So before configuring the firewall with group policy, let's have a look on our Active Directory. Here I will create a new OU with the name of domain computers. We'll click on OK, and inside the computers I have this PC01 and my host 01. So I will put this PC01 to this OU. So I will put this PC01 inside the domain computer OU. So let's click on move, and here we have the domain computers. Click on OK. So inside the domain computers, now we have this PC01. So we are going to apply the firewall policy on this OU, which will apply on this PC01. So let me close this and go to the server manager. We'll click on tools and open the group policy management. Here we have our domain techijack.local, and here we have our domain computers. So just right click here and create a GPO in this domain, and I will type it as a firewall policy. Click on OK. Now we have to edit this policy. So under the computer configuration, inside the policies, let's expand the policies. We'll expand the Windows settings, security settings. Here you can see Windows Defender, firewall with advanced security. Let's expand this as well. And after expanding this, we have here inbound rules. In inbound rules, we will do a right click and we'll create a new rule. And from here we have to select the port and click on next. And here you can choose the TCP or UDP. I will set it as a TCP. Most of the time it will be TCP, and specific port. For example, I will type as port 8021 for FTP, 3389 for remote desktop. You can type the port according to your need. So for example, I am just typing this port 8021 and 3389. Let's click on next. And here we have to click on allow the connection. Click on next. And when does this rule apply? It will apply on all the profiles like domain, private and public. So click on next, and here again I will give a name it as a firewall underscore policy. If you want to give a description, you can write a description. I'm not writing it right now. Just click on finish, and we have this firewall policy here now. Let me close this. Let me close this as well. And let's try to update the policy. GP update/force. The policy update has been completed. Same thing we will do on our client machine. Let's connect to the client machine. GP update/force. It's completed. And if we see that command rsoap.msc under the security setting, right now it does not show any firewall policy. You can see we have a desktop policy from our previous video. Let's log out and relog in it again. Relogging in again. So now I am logged in as a user Jack, and if we see the firewall.cpl, you can see for your security some settings are managed by your system administrator. If we go and click on advanced, it will ask for the administrator credential. So let me put the credential. Here in the inbound rule, if you see this firewall policy we have created by using the group policy. If I double click here, if you see the protocols and ports, you can see port 8021 and 3389 what we have defined there. And in the advanced, this rule will apply to all the profiles like domain, private and public. So our firewall policy has been applied successfully on our computer. Now if you add any computer to that OU, the domain computers, that computer will have this firewall policy settings. I hope the video was informative. Let's meet in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this video and want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell icon to get notified whenever I post new content.